Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Utep Miners, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, the Miners will boot it away to start the game. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the ball first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And you'd like to see the quarterback find his rhythm early. So far, so bad. 3rd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Motion from the wideout. Gonna run it. It's Terrell. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Collins. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. There he goes. Touchdown Owls! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Utep's offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going, make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Miners decide to punt it away. punt for the first time this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set him up with a big play.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
See if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Creates a little room. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Catch in the middle, it's Terrell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Penn State is getting blitzed right now in Beaver Stadium in front of that super loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. It's complete on the right side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
On the play. First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Upshaw. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Miners will hustle to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Snacks it quickly on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna sling it on second down. On the move and looking deep. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. The Miners will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made. From the shotgun, they'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Brown. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
A good start by this offense. Something positive on the first play. The drive is good. Listen, the hill is large, right? Like this, we need 2 scores. We got to have 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. We got to be aggressive. We got to take shots, but obviously not put the football at risk.
Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Spencer. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
At the 44-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Here's the snap, looking to throw. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Number 17.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6.
Florida Atlantic.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have